You have learned a lot of different ways to combine sentences. Let's take a moment to review the different punctuation patterns. I'm going to talk about 3 types of sentences. Do you remember what the coordinating conjunctions are? I'll give you a hint. Fanboys. Now do you remember? They are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. When we combine 2 independent clauses with these words, we usually need to separate the clauses with a comma. The comma comes immediately before the conjunction. We've studied this before, so you already know the rules. You know the rules, but it's nice to review. We'll review the rules, and you can practice the exercises online. Remember, if you're only separating words or phrases with a conjunction, you do not need a comma. Let's talk about subordinating conjunctions next. They include the following: before, after, when, while, because, if, even though, although, unless, as soon as, and the next time. A subordinating conjunction makes a sentence dependent. That means the sentence cannot stand alone. I can't say, because we've studied this before. That's not a complete sentence. It needs an independent clause. Because we've studied this before, you already know the rules. Do you know why I put a comma after the word before? When the sentence begins with a dependent clause, we have to add a comma at the end of the clause. When the independent clause is first, we do not add a comma. You already know the rules because we've studied this before. You can hear the comma as a brief pause. Listen to these examples. Even though you already know the rules, it's nice to review. Or, it's nice to review even though you already know the rules. After we review the rules, you can practice the exercises online. Or, you can practice the exercises online after we review the rules. Finally, we have transition words. These include words like however, therefore, moreover, nonetheless, otherwise, additionally, and on the other hand. Normally, when we use a transition word, the sentences are separated by a period or, in rare cases, by a semicolon. A comma is placed immediately after the transition. Look at these examples. We've studied this before. Therefore, you already know the rules. You already know the rules. However, it's nice to review. We will review the rules. Additionally, you can practice the exercises online. It's also possible to put the transition in the middle or at the end of the sentence. When we do that, we have to separate the transition with commas, as in these examples. It's nice, however, to review. It's nice to review, however. These rules may seem small, but they are very important for your academic writing. Your teachers will be happy that you know them.